So we are in Amakusa, a chain of an area in Nagasaki that borders Kumamoto Prefecture. It's known for a chain of islands that has stunning views, especially at sunset. We stayed before at Amakusa Tenku no Fune. There's two others that have subsequently opened, Amanojaku, and this one is called Tayuta. Just opened in December 2024, so less than a year old. We are privileged to have booked a room, the Amakusa Suite. The name of the room itself is Kuhaku. So it's a category of room is Amakusa Suite, 112 square meters. And so Amakusa is quite vast. There's a lot of islands that comprise it. This Ryokan, Tayuta, was, it's on an island called Hiyajima. And so it took a while for them to get the necessary permits because Hiyajima is part of the Amakusa Onsen National Park. And so this is on country territory or country owned and managed territory. So there were some things that they had to work through in order to get the permission to actually run this place. So anyways, 112 square meters. This is a top room category. It has an open air onsen bath, a pool, and a sauna. And it's a true one bedroom suite. Sorry for the lighting, it's coming in. The upside is that you get wonderful sunset views. Anyway, so here's the main living area. You can see that it's an extremely modern design. So if that's what you're looking for, then you're going to be happy. If not, then, well, you should look for a more classic Japanese architecture ryokan if that suits your style more, at least in terms of, staying somewhere. For instance, we would not have a place like this that's quite this dark in terms of the furnishings and wallpaper and textures. But so obviously it just opened in December 2024, so everything is fresh and new. So here's another view of the living area. So over here, this is actually the a fireplace that pops up that they can activate when it gets chilly. It is not today, even though it's in late November. But in the evening, it might actually get a little nippy. No pun intended. So walking this way, you have the minibar. All complimentary, as they should at this rate. You can check online in terms of how much they actually charge. They even have 2 flavors of ice cream, 2 each. Cool, I'm an ice cream fiend. And here are like glasses, cups, coffee maker, coffee pods, tea, things like that, extra water. The bedroom. Yep. Typical fare. And then over here is you can put your rollerboards here, just kind of convenient. Just kind of throw it here. But you also have a closet here. I guess not for the rollerboards. We have some of our stuff in here. So they have the pajamas here. So I asked them, and this is unique in that at dinner, obviously those pajamas are a little too casual. A lot of places allow or provide samue, which is a little less casual than the pajamas, but less formal than a yukata. So a lot of places provide you with yukata or samue to wear, but this place does not, and they advise that guests wear their regular clothes at dinner, which is a bit inconvenient when you're accustomed to being dressed in the ryokan's attire. So, and then coming over here, let's take one more look at the living area at this angle. I'll show you the pool in a second. Over here, so this is the wash basin, single sink, curiously. You have the shower. And then the onsen, the hot springs. So you notice it's brownish, or they call it gold color, which is awesome. So Amakusa is not known for hot springs, although nearby in places like Onsen, in the Shibabara Peninsula of Nagasaki, it's known for it. But it's all volcanic islands, so I'm sure in some places they ought to have it. So the owner here, before he decided to open an inn here, dug and dug and dug, and 820 meters in, they hit the jackpot. Not only that, but they got the golden variety of hot springs, which means it's high in sodium minerals, among others. So it's straight from the source on property, never recirculated, constantly free-flowing. And you have the view of the islands. All right, and then so let's swing around again, and then we'll show you the pool and the sauna. Okay, there's the sitting area. So again, these all 12 rooms are villa style, so they're not connected by walls or anything like that. So you have total noise privacy as well as view privacy, it looks like. So now in the winter months, the pool's going to be pretty chilly. It's semi-heated from what I understand, but you have a sauna over here. Actually turn around and you see the onsen that I just showed you. So this here is the sauna house. Oh, and this is the bedroom. Showed you earlier. So this is the sauna. So what you can do is, switch between the sauna and the pool. If you get, to, even in the winter, if you start off in the sauna, you might want to cool off in the pool. So sauna, pool, genuine, honest to goodness onsen with, the gold colored sodium infused content. There you go. And so Amakusa, this is slightly up on a hill in a part of Amakusa. Again, this whole area, including all the surrounding islands and peninsulas, all of that, it's all part of Amakusa, which is technically in Kumamoto prefecture. And so yeah, Tayuta, brand new, founded, established in 2024 December, ultra modern Japanese inn, 12 rooms. This is the Amakusa Suite, 110 or 12, I forget, square meters. And hope you enjoyed.